Now, each of the four Gospels tends to look at the life, the ministry, the death, the resurrection, the ascension of Jesus from different perspectives, right? Different perspectives, different audiences, different levels of detail. The Gospel of John, interestingly, does not speak about Jesus' ascension, which I've always found interesting because John was there. John wasn't going to go back and ask somebody what happened. He was actually there when Jesus ascended. So I find that interesting because I want to go over to Luke. Luke actually talks about the ascension. So we read in John 20, Jesus was talking, breathed on them. He hadn't ascended yet. We're going to go over to Luke. We're still in that pre-ascension time frame. Luke chapter 24. Luke chapter 24. The promise of my Father upon you, but tarry in the city of Jerusalem until you are endued with power from on high. And he led them out as far as Bethany, and he lifted up his hands, and he blessed them. Now it came to pass, while he blessed them, that he was parted from them and carried up into heaven. So here, look, we see Jesus' ascension mentioned. That's almost a tongue twister. Ascension mentioned. I got it out, though. I didn't flub it. So attention, and then I said it again, and I messed it up. Ascension mentioned. Yes. And right before Jesus makes this statement, paraphrase, or right before he ascends, he makes a statement. I'm going to paraphrase verse 49. He said, I'm sending you the promise of the Father, the Holy Spirit. Go wait or go tarry in Jerusalem. Don't go anywhere until you've received the promise of the Father, until you are endued with power from on high. Jesus said, listen, don't go anywhere. Yeah. We've already established the disciples received the Holy Spirit right there before Jesus ascended, when Jesus breathed on them. I want you to understand how important this was. These are the same disciples in the book of Luke chapter 10, verse 19, where he says, I give to you authority to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. That authority still extends to us to this day. The disciples had gone around and laid hands on the sick. They had cast out devils all over the place. Things that if we were in ministry and those types of miracles were happening in our ministry all the time, we'd be pretty successful. We'd have our own YouTube channel. We would be set. People would be following us, right? But yet, even at that, it was so important. Even though they were still operating in that authority, that power that Jesus had given them, he said, don't go anywhere. Wait until you're endued with power from on high. And that was the baptism of the Holy Spirit.